Okay, so now we're going to move into the Chillaxin poses. So we're going to still use the leg loops. Let's swing behind our back like we have been. Instead of the leg loops being at the ankle or the arch, we're going to have it behind the knee. So one at a time. So this is Chillaxin pose. So basically, we let our body just completely be supported and we hang. And we first start out with the same kind of momentum, the little pendulum swing back and forth, and just playing in the space. Just feeling how the body's supported, both the lower and the upper limbs. And we keep our arms, yay! We keep our arms nice and anchored and secure up top, lifting the heart so the shoulders are away from. Yes, thank you. And then if you find that if you lean back a little bit, it's not cutting into the underarms, and it feels a little bit more supported when you're still getting blood down to your fingertips. So, it's just a nice bonus. So we can use our hands cradling behind the back of the neck, interlacing the fingers. And then when you're ready, we're just going to come to stillness here. Great. So there's a few different moves that we can do from this position. The first one, if you want to take a break, is come into a child's pose. So you just wrap your arms around the leg loops, squeeze your elbows together, and just drop your head, having your forehead rest in some portion of your hands or wrist. Nice and relaxed. From here, we can also expand out and come into starfish. So we let our body expand in all directions. Coming into a little bit of a back bend, we're still dropping our hips down. And then from here, we're going to inhale, squeeze everything together. Exhale, drop in. Deep breaths in child's. When we're ready, we inhale, expand. Exhale, drop. Inhale, pull it all in. Exhale, release. One more time, inhale, expanding. All points, 5 directions. Exhale, release. Inhale, come to center. Really good. Awesome. So now we're going to come into one of our first kind of inverted back bends. This is a supported back bend. So basically all we're going to do is continue to let our upper bodies come down towards the ground. Use our hands to guide, our fingertips over our head, palms face up, and the swing will be at your waist. Really good. So you can stay here and just come into a little back bend, or you can reach back and grab for your ankles, come into a bigger back bend. Whatever's most comfortable. And keep the knees in line with the hips if possible, just to have a proper alignment. Nice.
So
now when we come up, go back to neutral, the chillax. What's up?
see how your leg things are higher than, like the bottom is higher than.
Well, you can move your leg loops up.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, they go up and down. Like this is a good height for them.
Mm-hmm.
It's okay if they're lower, it's just a different experience.
Yeah, it seemed like it would make that back bend thing more difficult.
Well, I like difficult, so we're going to press through.
No, the way that I have mine, it's more difficult.
Well, then raise them up.
Okay.
So we're going to press through and come into skydiver. You see how that, yeah? So hands go inside. Okay. Grab at the elbows. You're so funny with your tongue sticking up.
Oh, right.
Bottoms of the feet together. Here we go. Knees stay open. Your leg loops need to be higher.
Yeah.
And you need to keep them at the knees for this one. So you just basically bring your legs wide. Yeah. Awesome. And then bend a little bit from side to side, playing in the space a little bit. Feels good. Nice. If you want to flex your feet or your knees towards each other, this is flying butterfly. can just bank and skydive. When you're ready, sit back. We're going to start to integrate those two movements together. So basically we lean back. We come into a back bend. Grab for your feet. Nice. Inhaling, pull yourself up. Chillax for a second. So we're going to bring our hands together in namaste and press them straight through. All the way forward into skydiver. Think a little bit from side to side. Great. And then flying butterfly. Squeeze the knees together. Coming all the way back. Leaning back one last time. Back bend. Whatever version of back bend you want to do. When we come up, last skydiver. Happy face.
Not happy.
Happy face. All right. Take that one slow. And so this is a flying arrow. Splits. And then dancing Shiva. So dancing Shiva is like doing a lunge on one side. If you want to ground one leg, you can let that leg loop come up into the upper inner thigh. And then just squeeze top leg away. Press the top leg away. The full dancing Shiva, when the leg loops at the knee, you reach back and grab for the foot. Pull the foot in towards your face, and then you can grab for the foot for a full flying arrow. I'm intense. Ha ha ha! Press. You can do one side. Dancing Shiva. Good. Yeah. Press. Nice. Upper. For full dancing Shiva. Bring the back foot in. Squeeze. Stretch that inner thigh. You can. First position is bring the toes back. Second position is reaching forward, grabbing for the big toe. Arrow. It's a big one. Da, da, da.
That's great, though.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so that's basically, I have to come forward to look at my notes here. Skydiver, flying butterfly, dancing Shiva, splits, lunges. Flying acrobat, I wonder what that is.
It was one from your dream, I guess.
Yeah, chillaxin.
Wow, boy, this is
good.
comfortable.
All right, now we're just gonna start doing some inversions too. So this is gonna be nice. This is gonna be our first inversion. So, so I'm calling this one Peaceful Warrior. So we can go from chillaxin to leaning back. We're basically just gonna remove the leg loops, and we're gonna hang. Our feet wrap around. Knees stay wide. You can kind of adjust the swing to get it into the sweet spot. And this is Peaceful Warrior. Just hanging upside down. Your head can be on the ground or not. Either way, your arms are relaxed, your whole body's relaxed. You can wiggle a little bit from side to side to get into a good place. Stay here if you like. If you want to come into a little bit more of a back bend, you arch, walk your hands out in front of you. You can come into a handstand, you can come into cobra, you can also come into a wide straddle. Here, just play a little bit from moving from side to side, coming onto your elbows, straightening the arms, pressing up. Several different options here. And try squeezing the legs together. Nice, bringing them out wide. But if you bring your legs out wide, they have to be down towards the ground. They're L-shaped. So all the way down to the hips. Bring your feet down. Down towards the ground. Down is always towards the ground. Great. And then you can try doing some little alley-oops, I call them. You just do one-handed balance. Feet reach for your toes. Toe touch. Nice. Great. Works with balance, strength, twisting, opening. Great. Awesome. Okay. Back bend, scorpion, wide leg, leg wraps, peaceful warrior inversion. Come back. You can actually bring your arms into a tripod and rest here for a headstand as well. It's one of the ways to get into a headstand, which is really nice and supportive. Now to come out, we're gonna tuck like we're doing a sit-up. Reach up, grab the swing, bring the legs down. So head comes up, legs go down. What goes up must come down. Okay, cool. So the last part of the sequence is to turn all those movements into a vinyasa flow. My own version of it, at least. So we're going to start with the leg loops in the arches of the feet. Actually, let's bring them all the way over onto the ankles. Play a little bit from side to side, just to get into this position again. Cool. Okay, so watch me first. So basically what we're going to do is we're just going to lean back. So we're here in namaste. This is our first position that we did before. Press all the way back, arch, open hips, up towards the sky. Come back down. Open the legs, open the arms. At the same time, you're rolling back. You're letting the swing slide into the waist. You bring your legs up over your head. Bring your hands and feet together. Legs up over the head. All the way. Great. Yes. All right. Full circle, come back around and sit back up, come to namaste. Yeah. So we're coming wide with the hands, wide with the legs, making semicircles, bringing it all together. Swinging back around wide. Namaste. Great. Let's try one more time with that one. Wide, lean back, legs over the head, squeeze them together. Awesome. Coming up, sitting down. So now we're going to add a cobra or a back bend with this too. So when I come down, hands to the ground, basically walk back like we were just doing in a pose. Tuck, coming back around. Come to a full swing. Great. Back. My swing's a little low. Over here. All the way back around. Namaste. Great. One more time. Nice. So that's the full vinyasa flow. Take the little segments that we did and we turn it into a full swinging adventure. That feels good, huh?
Yeah.
Nice. Good. Were you able to get that?
Yeah. It's just a little bit because my legs are so long, and so I keep bumping my foot.
Oh, careful. Yeah.
Thus,
Alas.
it handicaps me only just slightly.
It is, yeah. There's a wall. Things here. And then a person can stay in any one of these positions and really slow it down or enjoy the kind of flow and the momentum of it. If somebody's having trouble bringing their legs up over their head, which is usually where people get caught, it's right here. We could just stay. This is what I'm calling it spatula lotus. Because I can't just call it spatula and feel good about it. Or ladle lotus. Ladle lotus. So, yes, like the feet. Legs together. Nice. Really good. Alright, so those are the next three sequences.
Spatula lotus.
Ladle lotus.
Ladle.
Ladle, like a little.
Spatula? It looked like spatula.